Yo, 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 this your boy Really Resilly, and you're now building credit with Really Resilly. So today, we're gonna talk about key number 4. Key number 4 is gonna be hard inquiry or seeking credit. So with this category, it does take up 10% of your credit score. And what a hard inquiry is, a hard inquiry occurs whenever you are applying for credit or a loan. Lenders typically determine their risk based off of the number of inquiries and your credit worthiness. Some tips for this category is to actually be prepared. In order to get ready or to get in position, you want to make sure you have on-time payments. You want to make sure you have low credit usage. And you also want to make sure you don't have any late payments or anything like that. And you don't want to have a lot of inquiries within the past 12 months. So that would definitely put you in position to potentially get approved for a credit card or credit accounts, credit in general. So typically what I would tell people is to actually only apply for credit when you're pre-approved. Because when you're pre-approved, you have a 90% chance of that credit account being approved and open. So a good way to get pre-approvals, the ones I recommend, would be Credit Karma and Experian. So anytime I've gotten pre-approvals and I applied for credit cards, I was approved. So there's definitely a small percentage of denials whenever you get pre-approved. And this only applies for credit accounts, credit cards. Because with loans, they're different. With auto loans, they're different, you know? So whenever you see a pre-approval for an auto loan or just a personal loan, 9 times out of 10, there's other variables which would come with that pre-approval. So just keep in mind, only for credit cards, pre-approvals typically go through every time. So another tip to actually know when it comes to hard inquiries, you only want to have 2 hard inquiries to stay in the green zone. For most people, this is not realistic because you're trying to build credit. So 2 inquiries only applies for people that have already added their bulk of accounts on their credit profile. So after you added your bulk of accounts, then that means you won't really need credit like that. There's no need for you to keep applying. So this green zone that people try to stay in is for more people that are established and experienced with credit. So 5 or more inquiries will put you in the red zone, but you know, it's not the end of the world because hard inquiries usually stay on your credit report for 2 years. After 2 years, the hard inquiries will be removed. And once they're removed, it no longer has an effect on your credit profile. So this is good and it looks good to lenders and banks. So once your inquiries are removed, then you can start applying for a mortgage or let's say an auto loan or just different things. But you never want to have too many inquiries within 12 months. So the effects of the hard inquiry usually diminish after 12 months. So after 12 months, it's almost like the inquiry is not even there. I mean, it's there, but the effects within your score. So each lender and bank has different rules that they go by as far as lending credit. So some banks will want to see X amount of inquiries within the last 12 months. Other banks will want to see X amount of inquiries in 90 days. So it really just varies from bank to lender. But with hard inquiries, just apply for credit when you're in a position, when you can get pre-approved, when you have a good age of credit, just when the odds are in your favor. Don't keep applying for credit when you're not in position. So the only safe options for you you know, when you're not in position, when you don't have the best credit, the best on-time payments or credit utilization, is to only apply for soft pull credit cards. So what a soft pull is when a lender or bank checks your credit without leaving a hard inquiry. So these banks and lenders have the ability to check your credit, which is called a soft pull, without leaving a hard inquiry. So with the soft pull, they don't go as detailed into your credit report. But in my opinion, I think it's the same thing. It's just they don't put a hard pull on it. But yeah, with a soft pull, it doesn't affect your credit score. So I would just go ahead and apply for cards that have a soft pull. Soft pull or pre-approval, that is definitely the key. So when you go to these credit card sites, if it doesn't say there's no effect in your credit score, because when you go on some of these websites, they say apply, no effect to credit score. Those are the websites or banks and credit cards that you want to go for when it says no effect in credit score. If it doesn't say that, then it is a hard inquiry. I'm telling you, it's a hard inquiry. If it does not say no impact to credit score. So when it says no impact to credit score, then that is a soft pull and it will not pull your credit. It won't come up as a hard inquiry on your credit report. So if it doesn't say no impact to credit, then it's a hard inquiry. And don't be fooled, because sometimes you'll be like, well, it doesn't say it's gonna do this or that. It's gonna be a hard inquiry every time. And them inquiries, they come in right away and damage your credit score. You know, but it's not the end of the world, because a hard inquiry is gonna take your credit score down about 2 to 3 points, sometimes 5. But once you get denied or you do a hard inquiry and it says, unfortunately, averse, or, you know, unfortunately we're unable to approve you, then don't keep applying other places and other places. Just go ahead and stop and wait for your score to boost back up. Just take a look at all the categories and come back maybe like 60 to 90 days later. You know, I say like 90 days later, come back and apply. You know, it just really depends, you know. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'll definitely get back to everybody. I do appreciate each and everybody's support. It's been real, and we out of here. Cheers.